I totally need to like fix the way that I look. I'm too ugly. I should be breaking cameras. Hello everyone, happy Friday today. We're going to have a video that I have composed and looked into a little bit more from one of my bizarre thoughts that come out of me head. And what I want to tell ye is that thee have found the most disgusting thing that I could find. Today we're going to be talking about black tongues and the importance of looking them up and figuring out what's going on with that. Is it some type of torture method? Is it some type of medical mystery? Is it something out of a folklore saying that someone has created and it ventured over other parts of time and has molded society as a whole? Now we look into this a little bit more into detail, and when I say we, I mean that the gathering of whatever thoughts went in my head just taught me that there might be something to learn with inside of the black tongue thought itself. So I go ahead, do my research, find out as much as I can. Thankfully, to the power of the internet, as some people will say on the internet, I have found out, not just me, like other people from hundreds of years ago, that I'm just bringing back up today. They have found and spoke about the issues with the black tongue itself. Although whether or not they find out if it's a horrible illness or type of mythology, we'll get into that. So there can be factors, and the major one being homelessness, one other one being having to do with medical issues, one other one maybe having to do with made up stories from back in the day, just to like maybe an insult. A black tongue type of person would be the one that would go out and just do smear campaigns on people, which is really cool. Maybe I created something there. Maybe people will start saying, wow, that person has a black tongue. What I mean by that is something that is not very nice. Hopefully that doesn't turn into a race thing, because I don't know. I think everyone's tongue is, it's pink. I don't know. Like, it's not a race thing, only if you think it is. So just like stop, please. Please, for the love of God. Do I have to explain myself again? With the black tongue particularly, it was founded a long time ago, back in like the early 1500s. By a person named Amatus Lissutanus, and the last four digits of that name, I hope that I don't get like in one day demonetized, because the last four digits of this guy's name are literally anus. This person was born in 1511 and died at the age of 56 or 57, and was part of the Ottoman Empire, the Thessaloniki stuff that was going on back in the day. It's the second largest city in Greece. So yeah, they were born in Portugal. Jewish physician of the 16th century. Like many others out there, Amatus Lissutanus went out there and figured out that there are more issues than just a vascular blood system that we have as a whole, and to look more into detail about it, because now we can figure out what we can do with that. So this person actually found out and figured out that us humans have a circulatory system that works, and the way that it works, and that for the most part they discovered that we have that, and that's I guess why when our heart beats every time blood shoots out of us if we have a major like slice in our arm or whatever, right? They also found out and looked into a little bit more in detail. The physicians themselves have been noted to, and this may not have been uncommon back in the day, the black hairy tongue, which is a syndrome and short form for BHT, is a condition of the tongue in which the small bumps on the tongue elongate with black or brown discoloration, giving a black and hairy appearance. So it's like a fungal infection, and the appearance may be alarming, but it is harmless condition. Predisposing factors include smoking, dry mouth, a soft diet, which a soft diet, if for all those who don't know, it's like blending shit up and then just swallowing it because you have like some type of medical condition where you can't swallow properly. Poor oral hygiene as well, and certain medications. Management is facilitated by improving oral hygiene, scraping and brushing on the tongue. So just clean your mouth. There are predispositions of this, yes, and not all of them have to do with people that just are unhealthy and just don't take care of themselves. And like, it's just really sad when you have to say to someone, why don't you go out there and like brush your teeth? You're disgusting. Some people do have severe illnesses that may be mental, which mental illness and drug abuse and homelessness go side by side. Although they don't make up everything, some of these people that may have this illness may be addicted to smoking, and as we know, there are people that actually smoke cigarettes that are functioning and can live, And it's, oddly enough, this is not uncommon in our days and age where people can just go out there and do drugs and be alive. Like, it's not anything new. They do it all the time, although it can lead to a darker path over time if we abuse drugs. Obviously, it's not the best place to go in life, but some people do that. So stop not brushing your teeth, and remember that other people that do have this may have also other stuff going on in life in the background of them, and it is a harmless condition. Although it is seen as a rare illness, that means fewer than 10,000 cases per year are in Canada. That means to me, in my perspective, that less people actually are known to have this than we first think about. Like I said, homeless people, people with mental illness, maybe they don't get up and go to the doctor's appointments that they need to. Maybe these aren't documented cases that are out there. Maybe they say under 10,000 or fewer than 10,000 because that's a broad spectrum on the internet. When it goes into like some major websites to figure out analysis and document actual medical facts and theories online, as we know, there are major websites that we can do it, like the National Library of Medicine, National Institute of Health, so the NCBI website, which is an amazing website. If you want to learn anything and about everything, you can go there. People do the most niche studies, and they find out stuff like, you know, from the most major problems in prisons to major problems in schools. Like, they do all these bizarre, like, really cool, I wouldn't even say bizarre, but like the black tongue is, so that's staying on my channel. Stuff that they have actually documented and put online. They do a lot of census, I guess they're called, when you do a lot of research about people. Yeah, the black hairy tongue. Disgusting, yes. Like, subscribe, comment, check out my other videos. One of my previous videos had to do with the cat that is possessing some bizarre phenomenon, I guess, and it is called the demon cat, and it is in Washington, D.C., and it is in the White House that haunts it. And back in the day, for an example of what happened, is you'll have to check out my video. Thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, check out my other videos, and have a fantastic day, and brush your teeth. Don't get the halitosis starting up. Yeah, if you start seeing a black tongue, the early warning signs of that would be halitosis. So brush your mouth out. Don't forget about that. Now you know that, like, it's people will not want to be near you. Like, you're depressed, and now you're doing things where people don't want to be near you. Now that's antisocial behavior. That's totally backwards, and I hope that you take care of yourself. Like, have a good day. Peace.